Our team coverage continues now with News 8's Ken Pierce. He joins us live from East Haven today. Ken?
And Keith, at least for the first time since the storm hit, people are allowed back here on Cozy Beach Avenue to at least survey the damage, but only if they have special permits issued by the town of East Haven. That's why East Haven Police and Fire and even the National Guard are here to monitor who comes in and out, because it is still so dangerous. More than 24 houses got washed away, bashed to splinters, or were knocked off their foundations. You can see the devastation looking down any driveway. This is what people are coming back to. For so many in Cozy Beach, there is so little left. Michelle is one of the lucky ones. The storm only took parts of her patio.
Piece by piece, as it was falling apart on the patio, you're watching it. It's destroying itself right in front of your eyes.
But most of the water stayed on the outside of her house, but just barely.
Literally, it was this high when it was coming up.
You can see the high water mark, yeah. Jim sent us these photos of the power of those waves in East Haven and just how deep the flood water got.
I saw wave tops exceeding the ceiling of the first floor on a lot of the structures. It just was incredible.
Irene's fury left at least 25 beachfront homes destroyed. The town issued an evacuation order for the whole area. That was lifted this morning, but before they could come home, residents came to the local firehouse.
What we don't want to do is say, Cozy Beach Avenue is open, have at it. That's not what we're going to do.
Town officials went through the process of getting permits and signing waivers to come back to what is still a disaster zone, and slowly those homeowners came back to see the damage for themselves. East Haven's mayor wants counselors on hand to help people deal with the grief of losing their homes.
We can say that it's just stuff, but we can say that because it's not our stuff. And when it's your home, it's a different scenario.
It sure is, and we can see how they're already cleaning up here. Folks allowed back in, trying their best to sort out what's left of their houses and their yards and things like that. It's an ongoing process, not just for the folks who live here, but for East Haven officials too, because they now have to determine of the houses that are still standing and look okay from the outside, which ones are actually still in danger of collapsing because of interior problems that are hidden from just a casual inspection from the outside. So it's going to be a long time before things are back to normal in Cozy Beach, that's for sure. For now, live in East Haven, I'm Ken Pierce, News 8.
Ken, thank you. People further north are also dealing with the aftermath of Hurricane Irene, flooding the major problem there. News 8's Jamie Muro live in Bristol this midday with a look at the damage. And Jamie, I'm sure it is significant.
Well, Keith, it really is amazing when you think about, again, the power of this system, the power of these strong weather systems. We're on Route 72. Now, we want to show you this because this is what it should look like. You can see the shoulder here is probably about 6 to 7 feet to the guardrail. Look what the Pequabic River did as we spin around here. And I really want you to take a look at this and kind of soak this all in, if you will. The shoulder is simply gone. The power of this river just washed it away. And actually, as you walk along 72, they've spray painted, do not stand, do not stand, do not stand. The reason is clear, because the support systems really have been washed out by this river. They said at the height of the storm or after the storm, when the water was really rushing, one person told me it was just whipping through this and then just everything gave way. And actually, underneath the shoulder portion and even part of this road, there's nothing. The rocks, the fill is gone. Now, according to one DOT person I spoke with, what they have to do first, they've got to wait till this river slows down a bit, drops down even more. Then they've got to bring in fill. Then they've got to repave all this. Then they've got to put in the guardrail. But they're hoping to have this done as soon as possible because this is a major thoroughfare. There is another road to our left that we're going to check out after the noon show here. Farrell Avenue, we have heard, is completely washed out. Now, according to the Bristol Fire Department, the good news is some of the other flooded areas in Bristol have receded. So what the fire department has been doing for most of the day now is going to basements and pumping that out. But again, the story here on 72, some businesses along here have got cleanup, and this is just an amazing sight. We're going to have more for you coming up tonight at 5 and 6. For now, though, we are live in Bristol. Jamie Muro, News 8.